temple, having images and shrines, which basically, Israel was constantly getting in trouble for that. You had Jake making shrines. Ephesus, Diana, Ephesus. They had her shrines, in the temple.
Who was the one guy selling them?
Yeah.
Yeah, Demetrius, silversmith. Yeah.
You know some nigga up there finessing
T-shirt.
chains the niggas is wearing.
Yeah.
Shit like that. T-shirts.
Those.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What is it? T-shirt.
Yeah.
Like the Niner masks, man. That lockdown coming every month, man. At the Niner masks.
So instead of having shrines of Diana, you got shrines of, 49er players and the jerseys.
Yep.
And,
Memorabilia.
memorabilia. That's your shrine. That's your modern day shrine. Right. So you go into the room of a fanatic, it's looking like a temple in there.
There's people praying to God right now that the 49ers win. Or the Chiefs win.
I know the brothers ever see that one nigga that was a Steelers fan, and the nigga died and had to sit up there, I don't know if it was a funeral, with all this Steelers shit, and had the Steelers dead, the corpse. Yeah, and they had a bunch of niggas get buried in that shit. Like that's going to the spiritual realm. That's how gone these niggas is, man.
We got niggas out there, I think it was a Latin niggas, and y'all call it like that. They had his gang sign still throwing up, and they was at the funeral, which was at the house, and all this shit, and some of his drugs.
They propped him up, throwing up the hood.
I know y'all saw the one where the nigga was dead at the club.
Yeah.
You was there another time at the club. The grandma? One of them was the grandma. Hey, just basically showing you how far off these people are from knowing the Heavenly Father.
Look at this
Jeremiah
nigga.
is nowhere. I got something real quick.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 44:18. But since we left off to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven and to pour out drink offerings unto her, we have won at all things and have been consumed by the sword. They feel like if their team selected, bro, but they feel like if their team wins, they somehow gotta win somehow. Like my team win, I won. You ain't getting no trophy, you ain't getting a ring, no, they ain't getting a shout out, you ain't getting a dime, nothing, bro.
They don't care about these players and these teams. They don't care about the fans.
Oh, they under oath. They got to do what their handlers and overlords tell them.
Right.
We're gonna throw this game because we want this. It's already set up that this team is gonna win, and then all of the high rollers that place their bets, they're gonna make more money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, snap.
Hey, man.
Nigga ran out there running.
Jeremiah 44:18. But since we left off to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven and to pour out drink offerings unto her, we have won at all things. You have been consumed by the sword and by the famine. And that's what's coming, man.
It's coming.
And we...
Both sides are jealous power, man.
Yep.
You give all your energy to anything outside of him, you get that's jealous power. You give all your devotion, your energy, your zeal, you give all that to anything outside of Yahweh, the Lord, He gonna make you fear Him, man. Straight up, man.
Verse 19. And when we...
I better, with all this idolatry, I better hope that scene in Dark Knight Rises. Y'all better hope that it was just Dark Knight. So like the Dark Knight. When Bane was that scene, y'all better hope that shit don't happen.
He ran the kickoff back and he looked behind him.
Yeah.
There wasn't no field.
No field. Everything was
everybody fell in
down under. Caused a damn a big ass stadium size Super Bowl. Swallowed all them players into that.
We always remember that part. We forget he blew up the players, the box.
Yeah.
What's that box? skybox or whatever that shit is, where they sit up in the luxury box.
Right.
Where that whole shit at.
Music too.
Yeah, so, you know, fuck around and see that shit happen. Shit is not far-fetched, man. It's not far-fetched to blow up a stadium.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, this stadium went up kind of quick.
Hell yeah.
They can take it down and put it back up bigger.
Bro, some stadiums take maybe 2 years, 3 years. This stadium literally took that like 6 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 6 months to a year. This shit was up. And you could tell that they put it up so fast because there's no sufficient parking around.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
most stadiums you ever go to, majority of the ones I've been to, they had a decent amount of right. Or it was somewhere where in transit, you could hop on the train or hop on. This shit is just in a like let's
nowhere,
squeeze that shit in there, right? They knew they had an agenda. They knew as soon as they got a stadium here, they were going to bring a Super Bowl here.
And,
You know?
and then they also, we know that they bring that whole bullet train shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
All
shit.
that.
But and it goes all into Esau's, you know, boasting their heart's desire, their plans, because they're thinking they're gonna have they're gonna have Olympics in 28, right, and World Cup in 26. So if Lord willing, we are still here, but they're gonna get a game there. They're gonna get a game. They're gonna, you know, Esau's planning ahead, thinking that okay, we're gonna, hey, none of this, all this shit can come to a hedge real quick. At a
might not see the president too late.
right, at an instant. We're talking about at an instant, your world, your plans can be turned upside down, and your ass is in a concentration camp. You know what I mean? You looking for your next fucking meal.
All that screaming.
Yeah, trying to catch it. That's what they do.
You people, they under a spell, bro.
It's a trance.
They under a spell, man. Everybody sitting before that game, all into that shit, man.
And let's not,
Bunch
let's
of
not
grown
act like
men,
it's only
too.
Americans.
No.
Because in them other countries,
They're watching in
them
other
soccer
countries
games,
too.
I'm saying,
Or when they had a little soccer game. Yeah.
Oh, it's worse. That's
World
worse.
Cup final, bro.
That's
Yeah,
worse.
bro, that's what I'm saying.
The World Cup final gets about a couple billion people to watch it.
Kinda.
Well, I know brothers saw that video when Argentina won the World Cup. The streets was like empty, and then when they won, you heard it like it was like a wave of roars. But that's how tuned the people are, the citizens of that country, for that specific, it's for their country. But still, anything could be going on. Your fucking daughter could be getting kidnapped or some shit, but you tuned into a goddamn a game.
Black Mirror had it.
Yeah.
The first episode where they had the prime minister trying to make him have sex with
Oh,
their
the
kids.
pig, yeah.
While everybody watching to see if he gonna do it and watch him do it, they let the fucking hostage go. And there's nobody around them to get her.
This devil just burned down a whole city in Chile, man.
Oh yeah, right.
And no one's talking about it,
Yeah, clearly the dude.
you know?
Yeah.
And and best believe he's gonna move on to another city and another place in the world and burn it down.
I bet we
Okay.
start looking at
They're gonna set up
geological locations.
15-minute cities in those same
That's
places.
what I'm saying. If you look at the geological locations, they're gonna set up them cities in certain areas of the world.
Esau's gonna buy all the land, buy it dirt cheap, pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, man. That shit is. We're in a worst case scenario right now, man. But that's why That's why you're supposed to be in a spirit of hastening the coming of the day of the Lord, man.
Yep.
All this shit can finally pass away, pass from us. This shit gets sickening after a while, man.
Over and over and over. And these niggas get hyped up. It's gonna be hyped for the goddamn draft. These gonna get hyped up for the season and all that shit. It's just a never-ending cycle of folly.
These people are on their own, bro.
Bad call. Bad call.
I got First Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. But when they shall say peace and safety.
We're talking about thief in the night. It's lucky. It ain't necessarily got to be nighttime.
But at the nighttime, you're comfortable. You're in your house, it's warm. You know, when you're in that, what do you call it, REM sleep? And then bam, a nigga's in your house. You waking up, don't know what the fuck is going on. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
It even goes into in the Apocrypha how there's times of like a comparison of a woman who's going through contractions, and the contractions, they never miss a beat.
Okay.
Yeah. Once
They increase, you know, as it goes along.
Yep.
But that's how the Lord's gonna be constantly bringing the plagues, and you ain't gonna be able to escape from it, man. The Lord's getting ready to tear up 2/3 of you, man. You think about it, you see how wicked Jake is. Like, you got bitches like Sexy Red. You just have a child in the hospital twerking.
She was twerking in the hospital?
Twerking in
Bro,
the hospital.
The pictures, I was like, are you fucking serious?
It's terrible, man. And you got a lot of young girls looking up to plants like this.
It seemed like she had that baby fast.
Yeah.
Like, that motherfucker might have been premature or something, man.
That baby.
The handlers like, hey, hurry up, get that baby out of this. She gotta go. She gotta go back to her nigga shit.
Complete degeneracy, man.
Yeah.
Complete degeneracy.
We don't have this shit like that.
Yeah, that's fast ass pregnancy, man.
It's because she didn't say that until she was probably 5 months when she started showing.
The other chick, Christian Rock, her baby have some like it has a problem because she was drinking
And smoking.
You know?
See, that's what the dumb niggas get, man. They do all that bullshit and then put it on social media looking for sympathy. Fuck you niggas, man. You know, you niggas want to have. It's a lot of. Let me say that last night. It's a lot of these motherfuckers they should be penalized for having kids, man.
Yeah.
They don't, you know, they're not fit to be parents. You know?
And after the test, people deserve to have kids. The brother got something.
First John, 2nd and 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but it is of the world. And if the world passes away, and the lust thereof, but he that does the will of Yahweh abideth forever.
That's right.
And that's the second time that's good. We read that a little earlier too. But it's the spirit. I got something. You got something? Yeah. Talking about these niggas, man. Isaiah 10 and 6. I will send him against a hypocritical, verse 5. O ye Assyrian, the rod of my anger, and the staff is in their hand in my indignation. I will send him against a hypocritical nation.
And really, we know, if you go to Proverbs 16 chapter, the wicked were created from the day of evil, because the Heavenly Father does everything. So they're the new Assyrians that are sent upon us to truly show us what punishment is really all about. So they're going to hit us with everything: witchcraft, poverty, spells and shit. Then he's going to come in with the sword. Then he's going to, come in with the badge of servitude.
Yeah.
Then he got the whole way of life.
Like Paul said in Romans, he bare not the sword in vain.
Yep. He was giving it to it for a purpose.
Huh.
He's fulfilling his purpose.
I will send him against a hypocritical nation, which are the Israelites.
Yep, we're the hypocritical nation. We said we would do something we didn't do. We're not doing it.
Like this bitch Christian Rock, man. She was on the internet lately talking about, talking about the Lord. It's against.
Put it in the other one.
She said the J word.
That Chargers.
Against Jesus to do something. I forget what she was talking about, but she was acting like she was all holy and shit.
Demon.
You're a complete demon, You can try to frame your mouth and talk about something holy, man.
straight up Jezebel.